Death Stranding 2 ends by revealing that the person Sam spent the entire game trying to protect was also the person capable of ending the world. And somehow that still isn't the strangest part. Because beneath the beaches, giant babies, haunted soldiers, and AI presidents, Death Stranding 2 on the beach is telling a surprisingly focused story. Its real subject isn't simply connection. It's the danger of turning connection into control. The sequel asks whether humanity can survive by linking everyone together or whether a perfectly connected world would stop being human at all. The story begins after the first game. Sam Porter Bridges has withdrawn from society, living in isolation with Lou, the former bridge baby who is now a young child. He has rejected the chiral network, the organization he helped create, and he wants nothing to do with another grand mission. Naturally, that peace does not last. Fragile arrives with a new project called Drawbridge, an effort to connect Mexico and Australia to the United Cities of America. Sam agrees to help, partly because he still cares about Fragile, and partly because Lou is drawn into the danger. Their mobile headquarters is the DHV Magellan, a massive ship that can travel across the landscape and even move between the living world and the beach. At first, the mission seems familiar: travel across a ruined continent, deliver supplies, connect isolated settlements, and bring people into the network. But Death Stranding 2 immediately complicates that idea. The original game treated connection as a cure for isolation. This time, every new connection also creates a new vulnerability. The first major argument the game makes is that networks are never neutral. The chiral network can share information, power, and resources, but whoever controls the network can also control the people who depend on it. That threat comes from APAC, the company supporting the Australian expedition, and from its mysterious president. Eventually, the truth emerges. APAC is a front for APAS 4000, an artificial intelligence created from the souls of 4,000 people who died in a massive void-out. APAS is not just a computer. It is a collective intelligence made from the dead, fused with the systems of the chiral network. Its plan is chillingly logical. If humanity remains physically isolated, people will continue making unpredictable choices, moving into dangerous territory, and evolving in ways the system cannot control. So APAS wants to connect everyone completely, with humans living in bunkers and automated systems handling communication and transportation. The species could be preserved forever. No war, no loneliness, no extinction, but also no freedom, no meaningful risk, and eventually no reason for people to meet face to face. APAS wants to save humanity by turning it into a permanent exhibit, alive, connected, and frozen in place. That is where Death Stranding 2 becomes more interesting than its plot twists. The game isn't arguing that connection is bad. It's arguing that connection imposed from above is not the same as community. A road built by people can bring them together. A system that decides where everyone goes can become a cage. The second major thread is Lou's identity. Throughout the game, Sam believes he is protecting the same Lou he carried in the first Death Stranding, but the finale reveals that Lou, Tomorrow, Louise, and the original BB-28 are all the same person. Years earlier, Sam had a relationship with Lucy, a woman who became pregnant with his child. Because Sam was a repatriate, and because the government would have considered his biological child extremely valuable, Lucy hid the pregnancy. She asked Neil Vanna to pretend to be the father and help her escape. The plan failed. Lucy and Neil were killed, while the baby was removed and eventually became a bridge baby. That baby was Lou. When Higgs attacks Sam and Fragile's home at the beginning of the game, Fragile tries to save Lou by using her beach jumping ability, but instead of reaching safety, they are pulled onto Neil's beach. Time moves differently there. Fragile is mortally wounded, but she can continue existing in the living world for a while. Lou, meanwhile, grows up on the beach, protected by the lingering spirits connected to Neil and Lucy's promise. That grown-up Lou becomes Tomorrow. This revelation changes the entire journey. Sam hasn't simply been escorting a mysterious girl across Australia. He has been unknowingly reconnecting with his own daughter. And Tomorrow isn't just another victim of the Death Stranding. Because she is the child of a repatriate, raised on the beach, and connected to the forces behind the previous extinction event, she can serve as a new extinction entity. That brings us to Higgs. After his defeat in the first game, Higgs is trapped on the beach for what feels like thousands of years. His isolation drives him further into madness. He still wants revenge against Sam, but revenge eventually becomes something larger, a desire to prove that humanity deserves to disappear. A pause gives Higgs access to the ghost mechs and helps him return to the living world indirectly. Higgs kidnaps Tomorrow because he believes she can trigger the last Stranding, the final extinction of humanity. His plan is not to rule the world, it is to erase it. Sam and Drawbridge follow him to the beach for the final confrontation. The battle is both physical and symbolic. Sam fights Higgs with weapons, tactics, and even the remains of Higgs's own electric guitar. But the real conflict is between two ideas of connection. Higgs wants a connection built from hatred and shared destruction. A pause wants connection without freedom. Sam represents something messier, relationships chosen despite pain, uncertainty, and loss. Sam defeats Higgs, but the final blow does not come from him. Lou appears in a gigantic, infant-like form and consumes Higgs, severing his connection to the beach and ending his attempt to initiate the last Stranding. Then Fragile dies. The game reveals that she was technically killed during Higgs's first attack. Her beach jump allowed her to keep moving through the living world, but only temporarily. Once her mission is complete, the time she borrowed runs out. Her death is tragic, but it also completes the game's emotional argument. Connection cannot prevent loss. It only gives loss meaning. A fair criticism is that Death Stranding 2 repeats the structure of the first game almost beat for beat. Sam crosses a ruined landscape, links distant communities, discovers that a trusted system is hiding an apocalyptic agenda, and reaches a beach where the fate of humanity is decided. The sequel is also undeniably overstuffed. Some explanations arrive so late and with so many new terms that the emotional beats can get buried beneath the lore. But repetition is also the point. The sequel doesn't ask whether Sam can connect the world. We already know he can. It asks what happens afterward. Can people stay connected without becoming dependent? Can technology unite humanity without replacing human contact? Can Sam protect Lou without deciding what she must become? The ending's final image offers an answer, though not a simple one. Tomorrow, now called Louise, stands in front of a new plate gate. She wears an outfit inspired by Sam, carries traces of Fragile, and prepares to become a porter herself. She is not starting another apocalypse. She is choosing to continue Sam's work, but on her own terms. That is why Death Stranding 2 ends with hope instead of certainty. The Death Stranding has not magically vanished. The beaches still exist. Humanity is still vulnerable. But Tomorrow has rejected the role of extinction and embraced the role of connection. The future, the game suggests, cannot be saved by a perfect system. It has to be carried one fragile delivery, one difficult relationship, and one uncertain step at a time. For more videos like this, stick around, subscribe, and give the video a like. Thanks for watching. See you next time.